Hello friends, I always talk about safety and betterment of society. I am very lucky enough, I am with two legends from academia, Mr. Mahenderji and Mr. Bhanuji. One is from Andhra Pradesh and second is from Tamil Nadu, and both are working in college and they are teaching, they are basically giving coaching to the future of our India youth, and they are developing, they are doing their best to produce the good engineers for India, my nation. Sir, welcome. Welcome. You have come a long way to meet me, and thanks a lot for that.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah. And sir, I just want to understand how academia and the field engineers can come together for the betterment of the youth, for the betterment of our nation. Because what I feel, the field engineers are doing their work in isolation, and you people are teaching in isolation. There is a gap between what is happening actually in the field and what you are doing. There is some gap of R&D. Don't you think we should come together and start doing some R&D for the betterment of society, and we should meet the standards that is globally accepted and recognized?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, what we teach is mostly theory, and what industry expects is some kind of exposure to the industry, so that the students are industry ready. So if the students are exposed to what the industry needs are, and the industry comes forward to define them the problems or issues that they deal with, so that the students get exposed to that, that would be excellent for the learning of the student, and also as well as serves the country definitely in a more useful way, so that we can train the students about the problems that the industry is facing and how to solve those problems with the help of the industry.
Sir, presently we are living in an era where everybody talks about machine learning and digital twin. And I request both of you to make your students ready to do research in that area, and that is going to give benefit to the industry people. Because we have to find the proper application of these two very good tools available with us, machine learning and the digital twin. And if with application and doing R&D of these two tools, we can apply in my system, like for my transformer, reactor, my GIS, for the condition monitoring. And definitely it will help, it will save my outages, it will increase my availability and reliability. And we are living in an area where it is very difficult to live without electricity, and outages are not allowed at all. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree absolutely with you on your first question as well as on the second question. And myself, having spent almost 26 years in the academia, and in the very early of my engineering degree, I always want to work in the industry and never want to work in academia.
Okay.
But I was doing the other way. And I have been in Malaysia for 16 years, and my role in Malaysia was to always bring industry and academia together. And for that, what I did is I joined IEEE, and I'm a IEEE senior member since 2004. And I also joined SIGRE to bridge the industry and institute gap.
Wow.
And I have an excellent contact of utilities in Malaysia in generation, transmission and distribution. Now I'm trying to get the same thing in India. And as you said that, for two reasons I want academia and industry to work. First of all, the students who study engineering, they do not have an object. So they should have an object, and they should spend their money and resources to learn something which is useful, and they want to. So for that, what they need to do is, they should understand what is the industry requirement, whether it is electrical or mechanical or civil or chemical, and they should do any research or project which is relevant to industry. Right now, most of the industrial academic projects or research is mostly theoretical. And all the theoretical research, it never finds an application in the industry, and especially for a country. In India, if you want to grow, all the academia in India, they should work for Indian government and Indian industry. And in future, I think like the projects that you mentioned, machine learning application for condition monitoring, I'm very passionate about condition monitoring, and I'm doing this for last 20 years, that if we can do condition and also the health of the electrical equipment, definitely we will address that reliability, availability of the power supply, as a power quality expert, the power quality is only possible if there is availability and reliability is there. And I was always wondering when we will complete availability and reliability and talk about power quality.
And
So if I may add to
Yeah.
whatever you said, thank you very much for giving those two problems as the problems for the students, because now the students are looking for all computer oriented, and these are definitely the applications, so that they'll be very interesting, and certainly we'll go back and then talk to the students and make them get ready for this.
yeah, I tell you one thing very openly. I offer my services 24/7 for the youth, for the students who are working under you, and they need my help. Anytime they can contact me, and I can arrange a visit. If they want to do some experiments with equipment, I will arrange that thing also. Last thing before I end my conversation with you, because I am on a mission to make my India free of electrical accidents because of poor earthing and lack of negligence of rules and regulations already in place. I request both of you to kindly make your students aware about the importance of rules and regulation already in place, and about safety, and finally help me to make our nation free of electrical and fire accidents that is happening every day. Every time we are getting up with news of failures, equipment, fires, electrocution, we have to make our India electrical accident free, and we need academia help in that direction.
Sure, sir. We'll definitely come.
That's an excellent end note for this discussion, and we look forward to working in the direction.
And thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.